Hey, how you doing guys? This is ZDEyE here. So I wanted to give you my own thoughts on the Inside Xbox that we had just recently seen. Well, I should perhaps just give you a long story short that it was very disappointing due to that Xbox basically mentioned that they're going to be concentrating on pretty much all of the games that they have showcased here for the next gen Xbox. And if that's how it look like, my god, PlayStation 4 has won. Anyway, but basically I did actually get into some of the games that I kind of noticed that they look kind of interesting. For example, like a Bright Memory Infinite, this seemed a little bit interesting to me, at least. Maybe Scorn as well, very weird, but something of a Prometheus type as well it has. Vampire Masquerade, Bloodlines 2, wherever it's called by the name, that actually kind of got me a little bit disappointed more than actually interested, so I kind of lost interest in that. And then every other game out there were simply not interesting to me at all. But the last game actually did kind of I was already anticipating for it, is the Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Even though Ubisoft have clearly said that they are going to be showcasing the gameplay, and they never did. All they did is just showcase some of the cutscenes and some of the in-engine gameplays and the footages from these games on top of that. I'm sorry, but this is not the same thing as actually you are experiencing it and playing for yourself, the quality-wise. And that's actually very concerning due to that I don't know what to expect of the quality of the Xbox Series X now. I'm sure it should be far better with the quality-wise, but everything that they showcase here does not seem so. Now I understand that we need to wait till July now for the bigger reveals for the Xbox, like example like Cyberpunk and also Infinite, the Halo game basically. But I wanted to touch on regarding the Inside Xbox as well. I'm glad that they actually did not drag this conference too long. Well, not conference, but you know, the event. And so they barely had any ramblings, and that actually would made it a little bit more convincing to watch, at least for me. I'm also very concerned of one other thing I definitely needed to mention for it. This is not necessarily meaning Xbox Series X, but also the PlayStation 5. Especially as we're talking about Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I expect this to be minimum 60 FPS. If this is again going to be 30 FPS, and I don't care if it's an open world game, at least give us an option. If this game can play 60 FPS and every other big games out there too, I'm gonna be happy. But if this game is again going to be 30 FPS on the Series X and the PlayStation 5, that's going to be extremely very concerning. What kind of power do you have that cannot support 60 FPS? But what makes it even more kind of a concerning, they didn't say anything regarding that, just that the capabilities of support with the 60 FPS. Only the capabilities of the support with the smart delivery for the Series X. Same thing the PlayStation 5 will have too. You know, these things that they were talking about, the selling points, they really did not sell anything. And mind you, the quality-wise did not really represent the Series X. This is not going to be the quality that you are going to be experiencing and playing through. Again, we will need to wait until the July mark and find out more. I assume maybe the PlayStation 5 we will have to wait a little earlier than that. Presumably will be happening in June. But that's a rumor. It's not a confirmation. Again guys, I'm just gonna keep it short for this one. I just was disappointed with the Inside Xbox. Maybe I had my expectations way too high up. Oh well, no well. Alright, well then I will let you go now. Like and subscribe. See you guys all later and have a wonderful day.